It's Yvon. So it's President's Day, half off. I forgot it was a holiday. I wasn't going to do anything today. I was just going to list and stuff. I forgot it was a holiday. Oh my gosh, come on now, half price sale. So I have to go out, even though I said I wasn't going to go on a spending sourcing freeze for a couple weeks because I'm saving up for a big sourcing trip up to Denver. But anyways, gotta do it. Looky here. All right. So okay, so I'm done. It's been a couple hours. My cart is crazy full. A lot of good stuff. A lot of Ralph Lauren. Some new with tags. A lot of Eileen Fisher. A brand new Michaels. So I'm going to go organize it, take all the hangers off, go pay, and go home. So we'll do the haul video later after I get settled and eat. Bye, y'all. Hello, reseller friends. Thrifting for eBay, haul number 4. February 2017. This is 2 hauls combined, 2 small hauls combined. One from a local chain, a thrift store chain just in Colorado, the Art, and the other one is Goodwill. Some things were labels I recognize. Some things I'm trying something new, a new label for me, but it looks like quality. Okay, for instance, this piece here. This is pretty stylish. Tweed, quilted, not real leather, but it's a really good simulation. Leather, vegan leather, naugahyde, faux leather. Here, let's look at it up close. It's a pretty good copy. Nice tweed. This, you could say military, moto. I would probably put moto vest on this. The label is Montana Company. So it's all one word like that. But if you look underneath, see underneath how it says Montana. What does it say? Montana Clothing Company. I'll read it from here. Anyway, this is a nice piece. Fully lined, half price. So I paid $3.50. I'll probably try to start it at about $32. I want to try to find a happy price, something in between a long tail and a quick flip. Kind of start there. I don't do auctions very often. Mostly going to do fixed price, 30 days with best offer. So I usually price it up a few dollars or so because I'm going to take best offer. Sometimes it actually surprises me that some people, they don't want to take a chance on losing out on the items to wait for a response for best offer. So they'll just go ahead and buy it without even sending in the best offer. That probably happens, I'd say 20 to 30% of the time with my fixed listings with best offer. This next piece is a men's blazer. It's an okay label. I don't even know how to say it. It's an okay label. Daniel Cremex. I'm not even going to try, okay? But it's Daniel's his first name. That's the last name that the label goes by. This is kind of a satiny nylon. Not too feminine, of course. It's got a lot of details on it. Fully lined. I just like it. I think it's very uptown urban chic. I like it. So I did pay a little bit more for this. It is a blazer, somewhat designer name. So I went ahead and paid $6.50, but his stuff does okay. Well, some of the stuff does great. This is probably more lower end. I'm gonna probably say somewhere around 30 to 40. It's just really cool. I'll clip this out. I bought this. This is the Brooks Brothers. I am trying to learn men's clothing, and I'm doing pretty well. This is vintage. This is the vintage Brooks Brothers wool blend fisherman's sweater. These kind of things do well. They don't even necessarily have to be imported from one of the Scandinavian countries to do well. And I think with the Brooks Brothers, I think it should do okay. You'll have to give me a few days and just look at my store and see how I decided to price this. I just got this haul, so some things I kind of know off the top of my head, and some things are new to me. Oh gosh. Okay, guessing 40-ish. I could be wrong. I think that's where I'm going to start it at. Another nice. I think this is a wool blend. Another nice kind of vintage. This is a pretty good label too, Acorn. They do some really nice stuff. Some of their stuff brings really good money. So um, there are a couple already on eBay, like with this ram on there. With the, I guess you would say bullshade. I know how to. A lot of words, I read a lot, so I know the words. I know what they mean. I know how to spell them. I don't know how to say them because I haven't heard anybody say it. So, anyways, this is a nice little fisherman's sweater too. Kind of doesn't really have a Nordic theme or a fair isle like what we would typically think of, but it would still qualify under that category. Another vintage sweater. I wish this was larger. It's not, but look how cool this is. I'm not going to leave something like this behind. I just can't. I don't even know how to say it. I I know it's somewhat popular. It's foreign. I don't even know how to say that. But look how cool it is with it. I'm thinking that's German off the top of my head. My mom's German, so I'm thinking that's German. Anyways, I'm not going to leave something like this behind. Bear with me for a moment while I look at the label again and refresh my memory. Oh, there wasn't a label. Well, I'll do a translation search on Google, and it will help me know exactly what that is. Skiers. The ski sweaters are really popular. Vintage, some embroidery. It's pretty cool. I'm not even going to guess like where I'm going to start this at. I need to do some more research. Just seriously, something like this, if you like vintage, we're not going to leave that behind, right? It's too cool. Okay. Let's go over here. Okay, I always pick up Harley. Well, no, I'm not going to say always. I don't always pick up Harley Davidson. If it's not in good shape and it's just a t-shirt, t-shirts only good to about $18 to $36 unless it's like a 3D emblem or something just super cool. I have left some things behind, some Harley Davidson behind. This is a bling. This is a woman's bling with the collegiate or sports font. Actually, if this was black or a different color besides white, it would just go straight in my closet. I paid $2.99 for it. With the bling, this I can probably get somewhere closer to 30. It's a good size, extra large. I wish it was a different color. I don't wear white, so I'm not going to keep it. But no rhinestones are missing. It's all good. Palazzo pants, lounge pants, palazzo pants, new with tag, Ralph Lauren, half price sale at the Arc, President's Day, like I said in the intro. So $5.50, but because they're Ralph Lauren, they're just Ralph Lauren. I mean, it's not the highest end of it. It's not the highest of that hierarchy, right? So look, new with tags. Started out around 100. They put it on sale themselves, half price. Whoever had it in Macy's and couldn't sell it, but we're going to try to sell it. We only need to get about 20 or so. I'll start at about 30, but 20 or so is good enough, right? Eileen Fisher, we all know that by now. Even if you're just now learning clothes, you probably watched enough videos to know Eileen Fisher. These are just slacks, just career slacks, but still, I'm not going to get a lot, but I'm not going to leave Eileen Fisher behind. Half price, $2.50 at the President's sale. Okay, here we go again. Not sure how to say this. This is a golf brand. This is ladies capri. Here, let me show you. I will not say that right. Slaginger. Again, I read things. I know how to spell them. Never heard anybody say it. Kind of reminds me of Loudmouth. It's not the same price point right now as Loudmouth. Loudmouth is super trendy right now. These are a nice little classic. For that crowd, this plaid will do well. Pretty good size. Ladies 12. Sorry, I said the price. Half price, $2.50. Probably sell these for around 26 is what I'll kind of try for. Okay, so give or take. Soft surroundings. I don't find a lot of this, but I keep an eye out for it because I'm going to fess up. I think I learned this from watching Nicole because I thought it was sleepwear. Maybe they do sleepwear too. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to fess up and give credit where credit's due. This is one I actually learned from watching Nicole. She says she does well with this. So I actually found two pieces. This is really nice. This is a velvet burnout, but it's a silk burnout. Let me see if I can. I don't have enough light here. I don't know if I can. I can see it when I look at the light. It's, I don't know if you guys can. Anyways, let me see if I put it like this. No, okay. Well, you guys get what I'm trying to say, right? It's not the velvet burnout, but it's like a silk burnout, and that's cute, isn't it? So how much was that? Half price, $3. I'm gonna guess something like this, maybe 28 to 32. I've got two pieces of soft surrounding in this haul, but again, this will be my first time ever finding it in the wild and trying to flip it. So I'm not quite sure. And again, I'm giving credit to Nicole Stay that's watching her haul videos and where I learned about soft surrounding. You know, I bought this because I started selling men's suits. I'm trying to do that, learning from, I've already said this a million times, Ronnie Hart is one of my main sources for his videos, but there are some other people that I'm watching too, and then I watch their eBay. And of course, every night I do my eBay research on solds. You know, I pick some categories, see what sold, teach myself stuff. So I actually got this to put on my mani for under suits. It's a really, really pretty purple color. And it's only Van Heusen. When I say only, I mean Van Heusen is Fusion, whatever. It's fine. I mean, it's not a real high end. But this also says chambray. There's something about chambray that we all like. So actually, it was only $3.50. I actually better double check. It might be I just want to flip this and go get another cheap shirt for into my suits. Dang, that color's pretty. Real pretty purple. I love this, half price. It was $9.99, so half price was $5. Michael Simon sweaters do well. I'm not going to say every single one of them, but most of them do. This one's new with tags. It's got some silk in it. Happy about that. It's got frogs, embroidered frogs. Let me slow down. Let's get that one. Where are we at? Oh, I'm sorry, it's hard to. Michael Simon. So if you do a search on that, Google or on within eBay, you'll see a lot of his embellished themed sweaters. And some of them do really well, $50 to $60 resale flip range. This one's new with tags, that's the most helpful. Frogs. I can tell you from personal experience, some people really like frogs. They're all about frogs, they're all about collecting frogs. We've got a little bit of that going on in this house, actually. One of my favorite coffee mugs has this crazy frog on it. I don't like to use the word ugly, but you know, it kind of leans that way. But it was just so off the wall that it was adorable to me. And everybody that sees me use it, I've had people offer to buy this thrift store frog mug. I don't know. So I'm learning there's something about frogs. And good ones, that was good. I thought this was a Free People when I first saw it. You know, it's got that vibe, doesn't it? Really cute. Distressed sweater, so Yeezy themed right now. The back is sheer chiffon. It when I first looked at it, all I could see was Vintage America, and it didn't dawn on me until I looked closer. 9 West, and I'm like, what is that brand? 9 West. Okay, 9 West has been around for. Let me show it to you. Before I start babbling about what I know about 9 West. I took the tags off so you guys can see the labels. Can you see that? Let me get this down. Okay, so 9 West has been around for some time now. They're somewhat steady label. I didn't think what crowd I would say. It's like when the anthropology crowd right now wants to grow up just a tad. I don't mean to be offensive when I say grow up. Wants to, maybe they're moving up in their career and they just want their things to still be a little trendy, but not too trendy. Kind of between trendy and classic. 9 West kind of hits that for them. Yeah, because see, this house, to me, this is like very trendy, but yet kind of got a Ralph Lauren feel, like vibe to it as well, like that mix. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I really love fashion, so I get into all these little details. So, $3.50. I don't have white, but this is an off-white. This is super cool. I might keep this. I don't know because I don't really wear white, but isn't this cute? So very on point is why I pulled it out. Thought it maybe was a Free People. Very on point style-wise right now. Excellent. Okay, this is a Free People. The little metal tag is dangling, but I'll probably take the time to tack it back on. It'll just take a second. This is a nice sheer Free People tunic. So not all Free People tags are that little metal copper tag, okay? So if you don't already know about Free People, that falls under Urban Outfitters. It's going to have the RN 66170, but don't necessarily, again, I'm going to talk about this, and there's a video coming when I get everything sorted out to make sure I don't tell me or you any lies. But in the meantime, go look at all the different labels of Free People. There's a lot of different styles, okay, so you don't miss anything. Some of them are kind of subtle. There's a Free People tunic. Real cute. I think that's a silk one, I'm not sure. This was only $1.50. Ralph Lauren blue label. Now I know it's just a tank, but it's a nice soft spun cotton tank. It does have the little pony logo at the bottom hemline too. So I went ahead and got this because, you know, some of these brands, they have their following. And even though it's just a simple tank, if they're a Ralph Lauren fan, they're gonna want this too. You know, they're gonna buy a tank that's Ralph Lauren too, even though it's just a tank. Nice. It is well constructed, definitely, with the trim, with the fabric content. So it was only $1.50. Moth Anthropology, RN 66170. Moth does, this is for Anthropology. I don't know if you can see that. Moth. It's a little trendy thing. Sweater. You know, the deal with like Anthropology stuff, Free People, there are some other, it's not just Anthropology, okay? It's not just Urban Outfitters and Anthropology. There are other labels too, not even associated. So I want to talk about trend points. Like, this is just a gray sweater, and like, why would I pick this out? You can't really see the moth label until you look closely because it was all curled up. Although I kind of said, "Oh, that's a moth label." You know, I kind of recognize the size. But anyways, what else could you do? See the special trimming. Like, only higher end brands bother to do that kind of a thing. Trying to be trendy and on point. See, the buttons are sewn on with red thread, contrast, just little things like that. Little contrast ribbing. That's just little things that give it demographics they shoot for. I think they're on point with. So like it could be career. You can wear this to work, but it's got enough of a little edge to it to make a younger girl happy. Do you know what I'm saying? J. Crew cashmere sweater with the seahorse. This is kind of popular. This will pop up on Pinterest real easy. 100% cashmere. $3. Yes, for that. Can't remember. Knitted and knotted, knotted and knitted. I think it's knitted and knotted. I can't see that from my glass, that little tiny thing here. Can you guys read that? I think it's knitted and knotted is how it goes. I'm sorry, forgive me. Yeah. So half price was $2.50. Cute, right? Really cute. On point. Anthropology. Another Free People. This is Free People Beach. Again, I'm going to have to tack that little metal tag down, but I will because it'll be worth it. I paid half price, $3.50. Put this around the right way. Okay. So this little, all this says, that's why I said go look at the Free People tag to learn. All this says is FP. I don't even know if you can see this. Sorry. There we go. FP Beach. Free People Beach line. Does well too. This sweater's already up a couple times. I'm going to try to have to play with my keyboard to see if I can outsell the ones that are already on there. Really cute, really soft. It's got the trendy hemline. See that. $3.50. Free People right now. Some pieces are still going way up there. Some of it's just kind of flatlining average, you know, $20 to $28. It's about all we seem to be able to get out of some of these Free People and anthro pieces. So make sure unless you have something that was really passed around on blogs, fashion blogs, Pinterest, and like it's a style name that keeps popping up that the girls are dying for. I want mine. Then watch how much you're paying for your anthro stuff, your Urban Outfitters, and your anthro. That goes for everything, but it's just that there's a lot of hype about Anthropologie, Urban Outfitters, Free People. But this one, we just need to remind ourselves, keep an eye on the trends, keep an eye on what's going on in the market, okay? I thought maybe this was a anthro with Free People because the tag is, it's got that kind of tag, right? That kind of trendy little tag. It's not, but this is an alpaca blend, and it's really cute. It's not 66170, but up here, it's a pretty decent trendy label, boutique label, really cute style, and it's got some alpaca in it. So that's a yes. Paid $3 for it. I don't know, somewhere around 26. Again, I'm somewhere between long tail and quick flip on most of my items. There are some items that I'm totally long tail. It deserves to wait for the right person to come along and get a good return. I'm gonna wait. And I keep looking at I've got the monitor behind me so I can make sure, see if I'm showing you labels. I keep looking at that instead of you guys. Sorry. Okay, Eileen Fisher, just another Eileen Fisher. Italian yarn, tunic, steam it. This isn't, I don't know, probably not much on this, somewhere between 20 and 30. I know it's Eileen Fisher, but it's just a tunic. There's no silk in it. It is made from Italian yarn, so that's good, but there's no silk or wool or anything. It's real thin. The style will help. The long tunic style will help you sell that, that's for sure. This is a better Eileen Fisher piece. One of her labels. This is better. Nice career silk blouse, right? That's better. Now we're talking silk. So this one here, I'm going to have clean because there's some, it's not dirty under the underarms, but it's wrinkled. And sometimes when you steam underarm areas on silk, even though I have a bonnet on my steamer so I can do silk, carefully, sorry, I'm doing it again, carefully, sometimes sometimes you can create a stain in the underarm area. That's what I'm trying to say when you're trying to just lightly steam it. I hesitate to even say that I'm steaming silk because unless you're experienced in fabrics and how to use your steamer, you have to be careful, okay? So don't be like, I'm going to steam this. Yvonne said I could. That's my disclaimer, okay? Test the bottom pass your stuff. And if you don't have a bonnet, and like back up a little bit, don't try it and blame it on me, okay? I'm so sorry. This is called Dress Like a Pirate. So how are you going to turn down a label like that? Dress like a pirate, right? In a little tunic, fit and flare tunic. Yeah. How much was that? That's so cute. $3. I've never heard of that label. I don't know if it's a costume company or like a legit subculture label, like in the goth, like there's Thrift and Lip Service, and I can't think of the other ones, some that they've been around for a while that kind of cater to the goth, and then there's like the rockabilly girls, some of their dresses, that subculture has some labels, that cater to them. So I don't know if this is a new label that's catering to the pirate subculture or what, but it's wonderful material, nice little crinkle material, super cute, super cute. Dress Like a Pirate label. How would you leave that behind? Oh, my bad. This is $3. This is for me. Just a Colorado jersey. That's all. Got some little Colorado bling on it. I'm taking it easy on the bling. The rhinestone bling is kind of dying down. I've said this before. It's still going to have its crowd. I've already talked before about how fashion trends travel around our country and around the world, and different people's mindsets, at what level of comfort they have of when they're going to wear something. For some people, it takes a critical mass. Something has to hit critical mass before they feel comfortable to wear it. That's fine. Some people are super fashion forward. They want to be the second person to wear it after they've seen it on the runway. They want to be like the second person to wear it around town. You know, once they see more than 5 people wearing something, they're on to the next thing. So you can still sell some bling stuff, of course, and you can walk into the buckle and see it's still selling. But you will notice, like, say on Miss Me pants, you will notice the bling pocket thing is starting to kind of give way to a more 60s, 70s, like still embroidered and patchwork, but not so much metallic and in your face rhinestone bling. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's why the resale value on Miss Me jeans, I think that's why we're seeing kind of a downward trend on how much we can get now versus what we used to be able to get for like the ones that are all heavy with the rhinestones. It's just kind of shifting gears just real slightly. Here's the other soft surroundings piece. It's a little different than the other one. I'm going to tack that back on. It'll be worth it. This is cute though. That real soft, stretchy t-shirt jersey thing fabric. It's so like a 4-way stretch, so comfortable to wear, right? And then on the bottom, they put some nice velvet. So it's a hoodie tunic, right? A long hoodie tunic. That's wonderful. And then with the stretch velvet trim. So I might be able to get a little more than that one again. So soft surroundings is new to me, right? I already fessed up on that. So $350. Both of these soft surroundings I found in the plus size section when I was looking for, you know, I told you I always go over there to look for Eileen Fisher. It's probably where it's going to be. The smaller sizes of Eileen Fisher don't sell as well. So exclusively Miss Souk is going to be probably over there. So that's why I'm over there a lot. And so that's where I found these two soft surrounding pieces. So they're both cute, so I just don't know. They're both super cute pieces, like on different ends of the spectrum. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna find out myself how this does. Athleisure, so you guys know I do athleisure. So I found this in the athleisure section. Well, I'm looking for Lululemon. Lorna Jane from Australia does have great price points, just like Lululemon. And then some of the lower down Athleta. Kyodon I love. 2KKs backwards. I have a piece of it too. I'm going to show you somewhere. Let me get the other labels that I'll sell. Prana. Fabletics. Fabletics is starting to come up a little bit. Her marketing is doing well, and she's starting to gain her following and some popularity. You have to get it online. I think the club thing where you get discounts. So no, we can't flip it for a lot, except for certain pieces that were coveted and they're no longer available. They're out of stock, right? So it's not real super high-end money, but it's usually a quick flip if we're lucky enough to find a good piece of Fabletics. So keep that in mind. That's Kate Hudson is the spokesperson for that, her company, so to speak. Of course, she's adorable. The clothes are cute, and they're pretty quality. Okay, anyways, this is Soul Cycle. Learn something new. This is a little, subculture brand, Soul Cycle. Super quality t-shirt fabric. Man, is there a difference in t-shirt quality, t-shirt fabric quality on higher end pieces. No joke. So I'm not sure how much I can get for this. This I had to look up at the store because I was unfamiliar with it. But I'm like, this is so cool. And this is going to be, this is going to have a following. And of course it does. So $3. Gosh, this thing is crazy. I bet this is so comfortable. I don't know about that. I'm guessing I'm going to try to get 30. We'll see what happens. There's not a lot of it. Okay, Madewell. Hey, I want to give props to my cousin, Michelle, who's new. She lives here in Colorado, comes with me. She just started her eBay store 4 months ago, I think. And gosh, she's doing great. She has a full-time job, but she's doing it on the side. She's got goals, but right now she's still part-time with her hustle. She's doing great. So she was over here, and I'm like, I had this Madewell piece. Where did I hear that name from? I can't remember. It was my first one, so I hadn't done my research yet. It was still in my pile, still hanging up on the door, hadn't been listed. And I gave it to her to list. to start her store. And then she told me, she's a little bit younger than I am, she told me it was J. Crew. So props to Michelle. I'm like, girl, you're going to be great. And she is doing great too. Seriously, I'm so proud of her. Okay, so Madewell, this was $2.50. I don't know. It's pretty cute tunic. Nice soft cotton mixed tunic. Black's a good color. 26-ish. I kind of view that along with like Anthropologie, along that price range of your average Anthropologie. There are some exceptions. REI. So Colorado. Just kind of Columbia, REI, what else? North Face, very popular in Colorado too. So this is cute. This is a cute little top, heel top, dented, mesh fence. You know, all the bells and whistles that this kind of stuff has. And plus, hello, mint green color. I'll let my daughter look at it first. It is a small. This is $3. Probably can get 26, 28. I'm gonna let my daughter look at this first. Super cute, great color. Oh, I forgot that's my first Robert Kitchen. Oh my gosh. Hang on guys, let me look at this label here. I forgot about that. How could I forget? So excited. Yeah, this has some alpaca in it. Oh my gosh, it's my first Robert Kitchen. So some of Robert Kitchen stuff is crazy. So it's the alpaca blend. I'm pretty excited. Scratch that off my list too, my reseller bucket list or holy grail list. So this is some grail for me, and it was $3. So I'm excited to look this up and learn and see what I can do with this Robert Kitchen. It's my first time. So this is the label on that one, and I don't know what other labels look like. It's my first one. Happy about that. I don't know, I just get tickled when I find something that's kind of that I know about, but I haven't found it in a while. It's like on my bucket list, my reseller bucket list. I get really tickled. So some of you know what I'm talking about. St. John, Santana knit, cow neck sweater tunic. You just kind of have, if you're not finding St. John yet, oh my gosh, hang in there. And, you know, one of my other haul videos, I kind of showed you something close up to look for to find like exclusively Masuk and some St. John. That Santana knit is one of the things they're famous for. And so I wish you could feel this. Once you start finding some and look at the fabric and feel it, it'll be in there. And then after a while, you'll just start to be able to look at the rack and be like, there it is. So I'm going to try, but it's not going to do it justice. Yeah, it's not going to focus on it for you, is it? I think it did better on my phone. I'll do it sometime on my phone because that focuses better. But it's just a really kind of silky feeling of this knit. 4-way stretch. Really nice. Something like this is super chic. So I don't know. I'm going to try to get 50 or 60 out of this St. John. I know it's not a blazer, I think, but just the super like sleek looking style, you know, of cow neck, turtleneck tunic. Pretty classic, but yet a little sultry edge. So I'm going to hold out for that one. Woohoo! Starting on my Ralph Lauren, I went through all the different labels. I told you guys last month, I think on the resellers too, I went through all the different labels of the Ralph Lauren hierarchy. Because I found my first black label, cashmere. It's a cashmere sweater. I think I sold it for $60 last month. So starting over, already finding some good Ralph Lauren. Here's another cashmere sweater, and it is a black label. So happy. Black label is, oh my gosh, just under purple. Purple's the highest. Black or purple? Oh my gosh, I don't want to tell you a lie. Just under purple. Purple's the highest. Dang it. Okay. Anyway, good stuff. Cashmere too. I know it's just a basic piece, but you have to have basic pieces in your wardrobe too. And when you're a Ralph Lauren fan, good enough. How much was that? It's missing probably $2 or $3. It was a half price sale, right? Dang, that's soft. Cashmere. Rich people, they're so lucky. Well, wait a minute. I just found this at a thrift store. I could wear it if I wanted to. Yes. Okay. Grace in LA. This is kind of like Miss Me. I don't think these are sold as a buckle though. Okay. These are sold in Western stores. This is Grace in LA with the bling. Actually, these are going to a daughter. But I just wanted to show you because I know I just talked about Miss Me and bling and all that, but there's still a market for it. These are already somewhat toned down because the rhinestones, instead of putting them set in silver tone, they're set in like a burnished. So already it is kind of toned down. So yeah, so she wants to rock these. She's a big fan of Harley Davidson clothes and the one daughter. Um, her her man is Harley too. So one of my daughters is more college prep and conservative, and the other one is has more of a trendy and wild streak to her. So she loves these. I was actually sent her a film right from the thrift store and said, "Hey, look at these. You want these? I can do your size." So that's a yes, and I'm showing them to you guys. So again, and back to Miss Me. Actually, Miss Me, there's Miss Me for buckle, and Miss Me started out in the Western stores too. And then there's a special line that's made for the buckle. But Miss Me was sold before, just in the Western stores. And you can still go there if you. But here's a tip: if you like Miss Me, but you want to have something a little bit different than what the rest of the crowd's wearing, so you're collegiate, then go to a Western store because their pocket styles are going to be different than what's at the buckle. And unless you're in the Western crowd, you don't know that. So I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. You could have something that might be a little bit different than what the rest of your friends do. Unless you're all Western, and you go to the Western store and you already know what I just told you. All right. London jean. This is just a basic style London jean, Moda International, Victoria's Secret. So these were a nice size, 4 long. I'm a tall girl myself, so I tend to buy things that are long. So both daughters are long-legged too, so I look for us, and my man's long-legged. I look for all of us, and so and I kind of like to sell tall girl clothes. So, anyways, they were $3, probably 24, 22, 24. Woohoo! Ralph Lauren, oh no, these are nice. These are $4, men's button fly. I think I can get. I'm going to try to get 40 for these. Okay, I'm going to start there because this is Ralph Lauren. This is Polo Ralph Lauren. These are really popular, and this is a great brand. Button fly, slight boot cut. Yes, starting on my Ralph Lauren again. Again, I just gave my spiel about tall girl clothes because I'm kind of wanting to have a tall girl. I might take another store and do just tall girl stuff so that I can promote just that store. I can't make up my mind, or I might just do a category in my own eBay store, and then because I can still promote it that way. I really don't like to have too many eBay stores. It's just because you can't toggle between. So, trying to keep things more simple. Probably I'll just do. I already do a collection, which needs updated. One of the eBay collections. I already have one of that for tall girl finds. It's in bad shape right now. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, I'm thinking seriously about doing just a category just for tall clothes, and then. My other ideal is just wrap dresses. I'm trying to think of a cute side name for, a wrap dress. Some days we just need a wrap shirt or a wrap dress. You get my drift. Like, so comfortable, very forgiving. You girls get my drift. So those always sell well. Never super in style, never out of style. Thinking about making a category. And just, I want a cute name though. If you think of something cute for a category or a store that just sells the wrap dresses and wrap shirts, let me know. I think that's a good idea. Oh, sorry. Anyways, Levi's. Levi's. Mid-rise, because we're still doing everything. Low-rise, mid-rise, high-rises are coming back. We're still doing it all. This is mid-rise. Happy with that. Nuvo boot cut 515. 515s are great. Super cute. These were $3.50, but they're 10 long, like that. They're about a 34 in these things. It's about. Okay, I think. Oh, there was something. Hang on. I think I already listed this. Yeah, the Ziegler skirt. I already listed this. And the reason is I bought myself one. I was bidding on one that I won. I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and get this up there, try to sell this one to pay for the one I'm buying. And I won the auction today. Man, it got bid up though. I paid a little bit more than I wanted to. I paid $26, but actually that's what I'm hoping to get for this is 26 to 28. Desigual, it is fake. Be careful. If you're a Desigual fan, you probably already know this from trying to buy it off of eBay, that it's some of the imported from China. First of all, like 2 sizes too small, and it's just so cheap junk. Make sure you're getting real Desigual quality embroidery everywhere. The signature, this is all signature artwork. Right. Anyway, so I bought me one today that I'm going to rock this spring. Yeah, 26, right? So hopefully I can sell this one. It's already up to pay for the one I want because this one didn't fit me. And I don't wear white. The one I got is black base. So super cute. Desigual, Spanish designer, not made in Spain, but a Spanish designer. Some pieces resale value like coats and blazers and certain dresses, $200 even resale. Just, I think I've got a purse. They do jewelry. I have a Desigual purse, a couple pieces. It's just one of my favorite brands. I think they even do a sheet line. Oh my gosh, bedding. So beautiful. And this kind of stuff, oh my gosh, it makes you feel so spring-like. Yes, it's very pricey. So kind of, that's a tip for you. Kind of look over Desigual, do an image search for Desigual in Google and kind of see some of the patterns. It's got some signature patterns. Because if you ever see some of you throw around the word ugly a lot, like quit calling things ugly because somebody's going to like it. So like what you guys might say, oh, that's, you know what? Well, it could be, something like this, very high-end Desigual. All right. You know what? There were a few other pieces. There was some Anthro stuff that I went ahead and whipped out real quick because I was doing other things. This haul is from 2 days ago, but I couldn't get to do this video, so I wanted to go ahead and get some listings up. They're already up and some have already sold. It's mostly, I ran through some Anthropologie pieces that were priced in my store under 30. I just ran through them real quick. They're already up on my store. Some Sparrow, some more moth. Yeah. And 3 people. Here. Okay, I'll pull it out real quick. I'll just pull it out real quick, okay? Because I've already listed it. 3 people. There's another different 3 people label. Hang on, let me get it. Oh gosh. Come on. Hang on. The lighting's not right. Okay, so this is only, you guys, I'm still working on doing videos. So. There we go. So these are all Anthropologie or Urban Outfitter, Sparkle and Fade. I think that was Urban Outfitter. That went up as Urban Outfitter, I believe. Feather and Bone. These are all 66170. So they either went up as Free People or Urban Outfitter in the name on the label or Anthropologie in the name on the label. Oh, except for this one. This is Gimmicks. Gimmicks does some stuff. I think they do Anthro stuff. This wasn't an Anthro piece. This is for the buckle. This is Gimmicks BKE. Cute though, right? Yeah, I already threw that up. So that's Gimmicks. They have a lot of different labels, okay? So this is, let me see. Okay, it's a metal label. It says Gimmicks in cursive and BKE under it. So for the buckle. There's that Sparrow. Anthropologie. Sparrow is a little bit better, kind of climbing up the hierarchy of the Anthro labels. Sparrow and Moth. Cute, right? I thought this was a vintage piece at first. And then just another Moth. But these are on point. I'm trying to look. See, like the reason I pulled this one out, even though I didn't see the Moth label yet, is because it's on point. Trend-wise. See the reversed exposed seams. The space dye, this is called space dye. If you sell Lululemon, you're going to run into space dye fabric a lot. Missoni, gosh, if you find some of that, kudos to you. Man, that's very high end. But Missoni did a thing for Target. I think some of theirs, it might have been Chevron, but some of it might have been space dye too. But that's what that's called. Let me show that. for those of you trying to learn keywords and fabric. So, that's how I knew to pull this out. And I went, oh, cool, it's a moth. Well, I had some Kyodin leggings. I don't know what happened to them. I was going to show you the Kyodin leggings. Kyodin 2Ks backwards. About the price range, if you get a good piece of Athleta, Prana. I picked these leggings out because they're just black leggings. I wish I knew where they were. Because they were ruched. I love things that are ruched, and so do buyers. They like the ruched leggings. They like the training fabric too, the training pants. So always look for that kind of thing. I think I talked about that in another video. All right, you guys, this is getting kind of long, isn't it? All right, well, I hope you learned something. If I said anything wrong, leave me a comment and tell me, correct me, and I'll leave it up so everybody else can see too and be corrected. If you have any tips for me, that's all. Thanks. Have good sales. Talk to you later.